Hi, how you doing? I wanted to get out here and do a quick harvest of whatever I had ready to go because we're supposed to get thunder showers this afternoon and then, predictions of an inch of rain tomorrow. So some of the stuff I didn't want to stay out in the rain, like the cabbage, for example. I'll go on to explain that in just a little bit. My name is Sharon. I garden on a large yard in a small town in east central Saskatchewan, Zone 3. Welcome to my Sask Garden. I needed to get out and do this harvest. My cabbage is probably, I grow this variety every year. It's called Tierra, and it's probably the biggest that it's ever been. I've been watching it daily for signs of cracking, and in which case I'd get it off the garden right away. Often after a big rain, that's when cabbage will crack. So it's such beautiful cabbage that I thought, that's what my mom would say, oh, such beautiful cabbage. It's such great looking cabbage that I thought I would get out and harvest it, because this is actually the latest that I've ever let the cabbage go, and that is in part due to the cooler growing conditions that we've had. As well, I've had it covered with shade cloth most of the summer as well. Anyway, so I got 6 nice head of cabbage. I'm anxious to get them weighed and see what they look like. I started off with the beans. This is my 4th harvest of beans from that 12-foot row. And so far it's about 12 pounds, I think, is what it's come out to be so far, not including this. So there's going to be quite a bit more. Sorry, courier. There's going to be, a few more pounds for sure added, probably another, 7 pounds maybe added to that. I picked off these peppers. I'm getting sun scald. So instead of leaving them out there and waiting for them to completely wilt and be unusable, I pick these off. I can cut off the sun scald part and still use the other part. I can either freeze it or use it in stir fries or whatever. This one is just showing very light signs. And then I had a plant that actually, I had a plant that actually died or, wilted terribly. And this one's got like a soft spot on it. So I picked that off, and as well, it still had one very nice looking pepper on it. So I picked that one as well. So that's 5 peppers. The cantaloupe and the honeydew. Pretty pleased with that. This is my first picking of cantaloupe. So I picked off 2 cantaloupe. This one is the bigger one. And this is just showing some signs of cracking down below. When I went to pick this off, there was no resistance at all. Came right off. Same with the other one, although the other one is quite a bit smaller. I did harvest 2 other honeydews already, and that's what this is. The first one was a little bit underdone. The second one was quite perfect. It just, same thing, came right off the vine. But this one is quite cracked on the top. It smells good. The other one is also quite cracked on the top, and it also has a great big crack on the side of it. So I don't know what they're going to look like when I cut into them. I don't know what I'm going to do with all those beans, because I already have 1 kilo of beans sitting in my fridge in the basement. So this is even more. And then the tomatoes are starting to ripen. So yay. I'm sure you guys remember Esterina. If you've watched the previous videos, I've mentioned her twice. She's the one growing in the pot. And then I also have another Esterina growing in along with the other tomatoes. There's several varieties of tomatoes there. But boy, I'll tell you, Esterina is the perfect tomato now in my books. If you like sun sugar or what's the other one? Sun something. The little golden sweet tomatoes. These are probably twice the size. I'm going to say they're probably twice as sweet. They are delicious. I don't know if they crack. That's the reason why I picked them today, is because I didn't want to risk cracking after a big rain, which some sun sugar, not sun sugar, the other one, they crack easily. Sun sugar doesn't, but it's got a tougher skin. And so these don't crack, nor is the skin tough. So really, really good tomatoes, Esterina. And I'm pretty pleased with how she's doing in the pot. I got to tell you, the plant is absolutely loaded with fruit still to come. So yeah, I'm very pleased with that. And then today there was just one zucchini, but I think I have 6 in the fridge. So I'm going to grate all of these and bag them for zucchini loaf later in the winter, which is often what I do with the zucchini. Just a few of the quarantine cucumbers, you know, which is fine. I'm not looking to pickle. I really just want for fresh eating. I think there could be more at this point. So the cucumbers are for sure having a slow year. And then this is the long English. This is Summer Dance, I think. This would be about the 4th or 5th nice size cucumber that I have picked off the Summer Dance. So it's doing okay, as long as the, you know, weather holds and we don't get some crazy hail out of this thunderstorm. I've already heard some thunder. So the last thing I harvested today was the broccoli side shoots, and that's my second harvest of side shoots. So I think my first harvest of main heads off of 9 plants was 1,300 grams, if I'm not mistaken. The second one was around 1,100 grams of side shoots. And I don't know what there will be here today. Not that much, but you know, maybe 400 or 500 grams. There could be. Anyways, nice haul. And so now if it's going to rain, and I think I feel some spits, and so now if it's going to rain, I have, I can spend the next couple of days doing this in the house, which is a good use of time, I guess. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed my little harvest video today. If you did, give me a thumbs up, and while you're down there, hit that share button. Thanks. See you.